Story 23.
Pranav Lal, a promising management professional. Pranav Lal may still be a young man in his 20s, but his achievements already serve as positive examples for visually impaired people across India. Blind from birth due to a condition called retinopathy of prematurity, he says, I have no eyesight except little light perception. Pranav was born in Kuwait on January 18, 1979 and received his bachelor's degree in commerce at University of Delhi in 1999. Commerce is an unusual choice for vision impaired students because of the extensive use of pictorial representations, limited job opportunities, and restricted options for professional growth. Nevertheless, he specialized in business administration, opening the way into the corporate sector where professional excellence, a competitive spirit, and positive attitude are important assets. What made it possible? He says, my parents have been very supportive and provided an environment where I have been able to cultivate skills such as independent thinking, critical reasoning, and dealing with change. Parental support began early, and he was encouraged to learn about and interact with the world around him. One of the first challenges was mother nature. My parents took me to zoos so that I could learn about animal sounds. They bought me rubber animals to help me learn the shapes of various animals. Also, they made me touch plants in a nursery. Despite that support, Pranav had several obstacles to overcome, particularly in his early years. It was difficult to arrange textbooks either in braille or on cassettes because at that time production facilities were very limited. The primary problem was getting textbooks in accessible format. There were also issues in taking exams since I had to rely on a writer. As he grew older, Pranav worked hard to keep up with his studies. I had to create my own systems in many cases. For instance, for science, I had to almost duplicate a home lab for physics and chemistry. Also, my parents and I adapted a lot of mainstream technology, especially in geometry. For instance, I used magnetic rulers to draw straight lines. The paper was sandwiched between a metal plate and the ruler. The magnet kept the ruler in place on the paper. I used to use braille initially, then switched to a cassette recorder and then to a computer. I had my textbooks digitized. This did not work too well for math, so I had to use human readers and take extra time from teachers. He also began to invest a lot of labor in gaining mastery over access technology as he landed up in 9th standard. At the time I started using the computer, there was very little support available, so I had to solve adaptive technology issues by trial and error. The problems connected with relying on readers in exams changed in business school since he was allowed to take exams on a laptop. Also, a significant amount of material was available in an electronic format. Pranav Lal is clearly dynamic and self-motivated. Perhaps his confidence is due in part to the fact that he has visited several countries and as a child lived in Oman for 9 years, where his father was working. He moved with his parents and participated in many activities like attending Digital Accessible Information Systems (DAISY) consortium workshops and the Abilimpics, a competition of vocational skills. He has visited Switzerland, the Czech Republic, Thailand, and the UAE. He speaks Hindi, English, and German. He also found time for extramural activities. He says, I participated and won several prizes in debates, declamation, and group discussions at college and school. He won a Special Excellence Award for Computer Programming at the 5th International Abilimpics in Prague, Czech Republic in 2000. clinched a gold medal for computer programming and received an award for exceptional performance at the 6th Regional Abilimpics held in New Delhi in 2001. As he completed his Masters in Business Administration at International Management Institute, New Delhi in 2002, his attention turned to finding a job. He secured an interview with a company called Career Launcher and got a job managing the ERP and Human Resource Information System. He says he entered the corporate world without any prejudice due to his blindness. I was in B school and underwent the same placement process as any sighted person. At work, Pranav Lal made extensive use of adapted technology. He says, I did all my work on a computer using as much mainstream technology as possible. One of my roles involved taking classes, and as I was unable to write on the whiteboard, I used a LCD projector connected to my laptop instead. He says he never felt out of place at work. I never made a big issue out of my blindness. I learned fast, read a lot, and did my own adaptive technology support. Appreciating his team members, he adds, they were very understanding people who were able to see beyond my being blind. At the same time, Pranav Lal also did his best to live up to the expectations of his colleagues. I ensured my output was in a format that they could understand immediately. Nowadays, the vision impaired community relies a great deal on speech technology for personal entertainment and communication, as well as in academic and professional life. In his first job, he was one of the earliest pioneers who blazed the trail in disseminating the access technology. I introduced the Apollo synthesizer and was an early adopter at Windows screen access technology. Professionally, I have implemented accessible design and deployed large IT systems globally. Eventually, he decided it was time for a change. I wanted to move into consulting. I was looking for an area that would more fully use both my technology and personal skills. Plus, I developed an interest in cybercrime. Information security consulting fit the bill. He moved to the Special Services Group in Mahindra, where he is an associate consultant. Apart from his regular office, Pranav Lal is an executive member of the National Association for the Blind Delhi and a member of the managing committee of the Volunteers for the Blind. He likes to contribute positively, saying, most of my work involves assessing various proposals that the organization makes, and I also do some technology recommendations. In terms of time, things are flexible and a lot of interaction happens via email. I enjoy the role. Despite his busy schedule, Pranav Lal still finds time to relax. He likes to socialize with family and friends when time allows and says, I participate actively in Holi and Diwali. Perseverance, diligence, tenacity, and optimism can help overcome any disability, problem, or difficulty. Pranav Lal is a clear example of this. He says, the secret of my success lies in research, analysis, and excellence. He further prompts people to stay open to new experiences and to welcome any opportunity to learn. In his determined, no-nonsense style, he simply urges people evolve constantly.